Dustin Kensry. I'm a worship pastor at Mars Hill Church, and today I'm going to show you how to play a rewrite I did of Rock of Ages that's on my record, The Water and the Blood. And that term, actually, that title comes from one of the lines in this song. So it's a great old hymn. A lot of times I don't want to mess with old arrangements and melodies, especially with a melody, because if it's well known, a lot of times it's better to stick with it. But in this case, I just never felt like I'd heard good updated versions of this hymn, and it seemed like it could use a different approach. And I also was really intrigued by this line in it that says, the first line, "Rock of Ages, cleft for me," and trying to wonder, what does that look like, that actually would not just be a noun, that there's a cleft for me to shelter in, but that the Rock of Ages was cleft as a verb, that Jesus made himself vulnerable and was cut to cover us and shelter us. So the chorus kind of fleshes out that idea. So I'll show you the verse first. It still feels very kind of hymnish, and it's got just great lyrics. So starts with kind of a C, and then you're adding in, kind of doing an F over C. And then it goes to an actual F, which I still keep the C in there, but back to C, F, C, and then back to the beginning, C, F over C, 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 G, C. So I'll play that all together. Rock of Ages, cleft for me, let me hide myself in thee. Let the water and the blood from thy wounded side which flowed be of sin the double cure, save from wrath and make me pure. So that's how the verse goes. That's how all the verses go. And then it's going to go into the chorus, which on the record is a strange and complicated chord. I think there's a lot of notes going on, but probably the best way to simplify it's going to just be going to A minor. That's what I've been doing when I play it acoustic. Rock of Ages, no one takes your life, yet you died that I might live. Costly grace you freely give. Rock of Ages, you have paid the price. You were cleft to cover me. Let me hide myself in thee. So that's pretty much the whole thing until you hit the bridge. We cleaned up a couple little lyrics here and there that were not quite as clear to the modern ear, but the fourth verse was a little funky, had some like soaring through the galaxy kind of stuff, and it wasn't that great. So we took some of the general ideas of this idea of as we approach our death, how does the grace of Jesus look to us at that point? So the bridge is going to be A minor, C, F, C, A minor, C, G. It's going to play through that twice. So, and while I draw my final breath, I'll rest upon your grace. And when I close my eyes in bed, I'll wake to also play E7 there. So, and then right back into the chorus again. So, rock ages. So if you're playing bass, you'd want to do that little step up. But on acoustic, it's probably better to just do the E7. And yeah, that's how you play my rewrite of Rock of Ages.